Gen V Season 2, Episode 4 is one of those episodes that feels like a real turning point. Not just for the plot but for the characters themselves. After Jordan's big moment last week, when they went completely off script and exposed Vought in a way that couldn't be ignored, the fallout is starting to hit. You can really feel Jordan wrestling with whether it was the right call, since acting on impulse doesn't exactly play well when Vought is your enemy. But at the same time, it was refreshing to finally see someone stand up to the lies, even if the consequences are brutal. The episode wastes no time digging into Cypher, who has quickly become one of the most fascinating characters this season. From the moment he showed up as Godolkin's new dean, he's been a mystery, but Episode 4 cracks that wide open with some huge reveals. Marie notices that Cypher doesn't even seem to have Compound V in his system, which immediately flips everything we thought we knew about him. Of course, the group tries to corner him, hoping to force the truth out, but it all unravels way too quickly. That in itself is the red flag. There was no way Cypher would be taken down this early, and sure enough, he ends up showing just how dangerous he really is. The way Cypher manipulates Marie is fascinating. He knows more about her past than anyone else, even being there when she was born, and the way he positions himself as her guide almost feels predatory. His claim that she could one day surpass Homelander isn't just chilling. It's almost like his dangling power in front of her to reel her in. I loved that the episode didn't let the heroes win here, because Cypher's presence feels bigger than just another villain of the week. Hamish Linklater plays him with this perfect mix of menace and charisma that makes it hard to look away. And then comes the twist that really sealed this episode for me. Cypher does have powers, and not just any powers. He's able to take control of Jordan, speaking and fighting through them like a puppet master. That reveal was honestly terrifying. It raises so many questions. Did Cypher find a way to mask Compound V from Marie? Or is he something entirely different? Someone who never needed it to begin with? Pair that with his knowledge of Godolkin's experiments and his connection to Project Odessa, and you can tell the show is laying the groundwork for some massive reveals later. Another moment that stood out was when Jordan and Kate broke into Cypher's home. Not only did it give us a sweet, much-needed reconciliation between the two of them, but the discovery of Cypher's father inside a hyperbaric chamber adds another layer of mystery. Clearly, that reveal is going to matter down the road, and I can't help but wonder if Cypher's obsession with Marie somehow ties back to whatever's going on with his father. Of course, Episode 4 wasn't just about the big twists. The show is still giving its younger characters room to grow, and I loved seeing Emma start to find a new circle of people to rely on. Watching her gain more control over her shrinking powers, and actually find some encouragement and support, was really rewarding after everything she went through with Sam. There's even the hint of a new romance for her, which I think she deserves after all the chaos of Season 1. That's what I love about Gen V compared to The Boys. It balances these huge conspiracies and dark twists with the personal growth of its cast. The friendships, the reconciliations, the messy romances, they all give the story heart. And in this episode, you really feel how those bonds could become just as important as any fight against Vought or Cypher. So, what did you think of Episode 4? Were you as shocked by Cypher's powers as I was? Do you think he's really telling the truth about Marie being able to surpass Homelander? Or is he just manipulating her? And what do you make of his father showing up at the end? Drop your theories in the comments, because I'd love to hear how you think all of this is going to play out in the rest of the season.